Alright guys, so today we're going to be covering the brush off. Everything that you need to know about this gun in 4 minutes or less.
Can I be your superhero?
Alright, so check it out. Here is the perk loadout for the brush off. We are rocking a double crit damage, double crit rate. We have one of the 3 passive elements. This one is 44 bonus against fire. We got lucky. We're in a fire season. We got the fire killer variant of this shotgun. Awesome. Of course, since we're going to be fighting fire, we need to be using the element of water to do the maximum damage. And there we go. With this gun here, we got some interesting features. It does pretty high damage, okay headshot damage. With this loadout, it has over 50% critical hit chance, which is awesome. 545% critical damage because of our hero loadout. And the big thing to note is that it's a lot like a browbeater. Is it better or is it worse? I'm kind of torn. I don't like it as much because the fire rate is slower. Now, the thing I really like about the browbeater is that you can put a fire rate perk on it and just go popping off like crazy. You don't sacrifice your double crit damage, but that's not an option here. You can't take away one of these crit rates. There just isn't a better option, right? So you can't build this the way the browbeater is built. So what this ends up doing is being what feels like a harder hitting browbeater against big targets, but not as good at fighting against general enemies, which is rough, right? Which is rough. Honestly, I feel like this gun would be absolutely incredible if you were to combo a physical browbeater and then this will be your elemental option. But again, still, the weakness of this gun comes down to the really, really slow fire rate. It fires so slowly that you struggle to actually clear a wave in a decent amount of time. Because usually it's one shot per target. This thing hits like a freaking truck, just like the browbeater does. But the thing is, the browbeater already does that, but I feel like it does it with a higher rate of fire, which makes it a better weapon. This one here against a smasher, man, holy cow, this thing pops off against smashers. I was two-shotting physical. I two-shot a physical smasher with this gun, and this gun is not designed to be taking on physical enemies. This is a fire-specific weapon, and it has very, very, very large disadvantages against physical type enemies. Yet I still two-shot a smasher with this gun. So this thing is pretty nuts, man. I really like this gun, honestly. I just feel like the browbeater already does what this gun does, but is more versatile. Once I'm done with this shotgun, I don't see myself crafting anymore. I'm probably going to go back to my browbeaters. For your average person leveling these things up, you're probably not going to want to spend your perk up on such a minute. It's just not worth it, right? This is not that special of a gun to make another browbeater, right? It's just too similar, and it doesn't really stand out as anything more than what the browbeater already does. So that's really my breakdown for the brush off. It's a great gun. It looks awesome, but ultimately I feel like it doesn't give me enough to justify being one of my main tools. Alright guys, so the hero loadout for this weapon, I decided to go with Buckshot Raptor since we're running double crit rate. We're going to get tons of crits, so we might as well lean heavy into the critical damage. Blast in the Past gives you more health. Saurian Hide gives you more armor. Saurian Might gives you more damage. Survivalist gives you more life regeneration. Shell Shock gives you more damage. Locked and Reloaded gives you more damage after a reload. Pretty basic, pretty awesome. Rock and roll. Alright guys, so that was a review of the brush off. I hope it helps you make your decision of whether or not you want to spend your perk up on this pretty cool weapon. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys come and join us up on Twitch. We're here 14 hours a day from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. I would love to see you join us. Come and be a part of the core. Hang out all day, every day. Play games. Hang out with gamers. Talk about your life. Talk about games. Play some games. Rock and roll. VASH core for life, baby. I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, yeah!